Good morning, guys. Wow. I've slept pretty well. It was a little hot though. I found a new trick how to use the sleeping bag when it's too hot. Learn something new every day, and if you aren't, when you're living this way, you're doing it wrong, or not trying hard enough. Or maybe you've just become a grandmaster who's been doing it your entire life. But you should keep improving how you pack things down, how you learn about things. Mike talked about going to one of his friends today to take a shower. I hope he didn't mean the loud friend. I don't know. It has been like a good 8 days or so since I took a proper shower, but however, I have done a friend shower in the sink or in the water source outside at the shelter we were at. So I'm not completely disgusting. I definitely removed the worst of it. But maybe that's what we're gonna do later. I'm not quite sure. I still haven't quite woken up yet. I think I'm about to. Yeah. Just talking with Plagued a bit. Or no, that's not what he's called anymore. Mr. System. I'm just talking with System. Oh my god, we've come a long way, the two of us. It's just an online friend I have. Yeah, the two of us has come a long way since we met like 2 years ago. Yeah, basically almost exactly 2 years ago. That's crazy. Just 18 more days before we can start ordering the stuff for the electrical system and the first solar panel. And this will finally be the Solarpunk 1 YouTube channel, am I right? I did not expect to be able to get it this quickly, but I'm really looking forward. In fact, I'm just sitting here with my morning cigarette and I'm just about to start researching some more inverters and maybe a few cables and stuff. I haven't, like the small things that you forget about, like the connectors and the cables and the soldering tin or whatever. Maybe I can borrow a soldering iron. Yeah, maybe I don't need to buy that. Look at where I'm venturing into to take a morning poop. Ah, this is amazing. I'm sure I can find a good spot in here. And I love pooping in nature. Oh no. Getting a sit. It's all that spypølse. Not washing my hands enough. Damn it. Well, I just washed my hands and now I'm smoking a cigarette. It's pretty good. Researching some more electronic stuff. Or washing hands. I'm pouring the water.
This is saving water.
Yeah. Look at this.
From everybody. So.
Huh?
Dirty smart mistakes.
Look at this. 10 seconds later. Look at this. Jason, må jeg lige filme din hånd? Look at this. This is 10 seconds later. Just brushed our teeth. Now we're doing the dishes. Let's go. The others went out to check out if there's any lakes nearby. And I just stayed behind, keeping watch over our stuff. I know no one's probably gonna get out here, but still, I'm not gonna risk it, man. I don't have replacements. I just had a nice conversation. I just picked up some garbage here. Come along with me. I just had a nice conversation with an elderly woman, Ellen, 70-year-old woman I met here. We just had a conversation first about, me staying at the, she just asked like, oh, hey, you're at the shelter, like, anybody else here and stuff. And yeah, I just explained that we've been cleaning up a lot of garbage from the area already, and that the only reason it hadn't been cleaned more is because it was dark when we arrived, basically. Oh, look at all these mushrooms. Wow. Wow. Check them out. Wow, they're beautiful. Look at this. Wow. Not sure if edible. Definitely not gonna take any chances. I'm not starving yet. Let me get this garbage again. But yeah, I basically just explained to her that, oh my god, even more in here. It's so many mushrooms here. But I just explained to her that, don't worry, we're gonna leave everything in a great condition and everything's gonna be cleaned up, not a shred of garbage. And then we just talked about some personal stuff. She talked about her children and grandchildren. I just talked about how great it is that that she actually has like a core family, that it's less and less. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a toilet in there. It's really disgusting. It's just a loo basically. Let me show you. I didn't feel like using this. I went out in nature. Also, this doesn't work. But yeah, I just explained to her that she's lucky and that it's great that she has a family, and even that her two daughters, that all of their children got along together and basically acted like one big group of siblings when they were together. That's what it's all about. But I also warned her that, you know, or like she was kind of inspired, I could tell, by this whole like living nomadically and traveling around. And you know, I said it's dangerous to have everything, because she said, you know, I have everything, I'm so comfortable. And I said, that's the trap, you know. Once you feel like you have everything, you're kind of settled in and you kind of limit yourself from experiencing a bunch of things. And you have to be careful not to end up doing that for decades in a row, because all of a sudden 30 years went by and you never went anywhere. You just stayed at home sitting around, you know. That's nice, it's comfortable, and like there's a lot of quality of life to be found there, but we only live once, right? I'm eating way too much of this stuff. I can't help it, man. It's so good. Listening to some D12. I just finished shopping. I'm gonna take all this stuff home now. I was just here at the Lidl. Let's see, maybe I can get something back here to lighten the load a bit. It's quite a bit of weight. Listening to some D12. Let's go. Look what Mike and Jason found. We're gonna be lucky for a long time. Hopefully we'll get some money this month. The budget's running low. Let's see. We should do it luck-wise, I think. Me and Jason are gonna cut up some wood here together. He's gonna help me, and together we're gonna make firewood, right? It's one of those days where I don't end up recording a lot because I'm just being social and hanging out with everyone. Rolled oats with milk and sugar. Never gets old. Let's dig in. We're making some more tea. Check it out. Me and Mike, we're gonna go charge up. Alright, we put our things to charge here. Let's go before someone sees us. I'm just back at my tent chilling with my little light. I'm just waiting for things to charge up a bit before we leave to get the power banks.